Hello, everybody. My name is Michal Jaworek. I'm CEO and co-founder of Approxima. Approxima is an early-stage medtech company developing right ventricular reshaping device to treat patients with tricuspid regurgitation. We are at the preclinical stage in fundraising for Series A to reach first-in-man clinical trial. Tricuspid regurgitation affects mostly elderly population, in particular women. This pathology is associated with 36% one-year mortality rate, and the majority of those patients remain untreated. In over 80% of the cases, tricuspid regurgitation is due to right ventricular dilation. This displaces the papillary muscle, enlarges the tricuspid valve annulus, that leads to the lack of coaptation between tricuspid valve leaflets and results in blood regurgitation. If we take into account only the patients with right ventricular dilation with at least severe tricuspid regurgitation and that are at high surgical risk, we arrive at a patient population of over 250,000 in Europe and in the US every year. Considering a mean price of a benchmark device of 20,000 euros, we get a market opportunity of over $5 billion. This market today is almost unexplored. The open heart surgery is the state of the art today for treatment of tricuspid valve regurgitation. Unfortunately, majority of those patients are not eligible for this kind of treatment due to their advanced age, comorbidities, and high surgical risks. And if performed, open heart surgery has quite suboptimal clinical outcomes. If we look at the state-of-the-art surgical techniques that are used to treat tricuspid valve regurgitation, we can see that all of them are applied at valve level, treating the effect of the pathology, the valve which does not close. The right ventricular dilation is not addressed. It can progress over time, causing the failure of surgical techniques and contributing to very high recurrence rates. There is a clear need for a specific treatment for this disease that can be offered to patients with high surgical risks. And that's why, in Approxima, we are developing minimally invasive tricuspid valve repair system, which is based on the right ventricular reshaping approach. This technology targets directly the root cause of this pathology, right ventricular dilation. It has a simple and rapid implantation procedure on a beating heart that could be offered to all those frail patients. We expect double therapeutic effect. The first one, tricuspid valve regurgitation reduction, thanks to the ventricular reshaping and annular reshaping. The second one, improvement of right ventricular functions. The repair system is composed of implantable device that has two anchors. They are connected by a tether. The anchors are placed outside the right ventricle, one on the septal wall inside the left ventricle, the other one on the epicardial wall. Now, the approximation of the anchors allows to reshape the right ventricle and restore proper sealing between tricuspid valve leaflets. The delivery system allows for minimally invasive transthoracic delivery of this device and for adjustment the distance between two anchors. This is possible during the procedure and also after the procedure. This technology has extremely low footprint. There's only a tether and one anchor that remain implanted inside the heart. And we believe that our minimally invasive transthoracic device has a great market potential, as today there is nothing on horizon in tricuspid valve space that addresses ventricular dilation. Nonetheless, we are working on a totally percutaneous version of this device to further expand its market opportunity. We protected this technology with an IP portfolio that we are continuously growing, and our US patent has been just granted. We also tested this device in a preclinical setting, and today I would like to share with you results of two in vivo trials that we carried out recently. This is the first time we are showing these results in public, so I'm very happy to do it here at LSI. In the first study, we were assessing the feasibility of the implantation procedure in vivo acute animal model, and we obtained 100% technical success, no adverse events, and an implantation time which was below 10 minutes, and also very short learning curve. In the second study, we assess the efficacy of this technology in treatment of tricuspid valve regurgitation. For that, we use a pathological in vivo model of tricuspid regurgitation, where we implanted our device and assessed using state-of-the-art echography-based parameters the effects of this treatment. We obtain, besides the ventricular reshaping and reduction of the ventricular dimensions, we saw that our device also has a strong impact on the reduction of the tricuspid valve annulus, and both those geometrical changes contribute to the reduction of tricuspid valve regurgitation. If translated to clinic, this would be considered more than success. And also, our in vivo chronic pilot study is already ongoing. The tricuspid valve space is quite new. What our competitors are doing is translation of surgical techniques that we saw in some of the slides before into minimally invasive implantable devices, often exploiting technologies which are already developed for other heart valve treatments like mitral or aortic, making those solutions non-specific for tricuspid valve treatment. Approxima is the unique solution in tricuspid valve space that addresses right ventricular direction and has very competitive implantation procedure time. We are a young team, first-time founders with previous experiences in cardiac devices testing and development coming from Politecnico di Milano, and also coming from our previous industrial experiences. Our CMO, Dr. Paolo Denti, he is a cardiac surgeon in San Raffaele Hospital in Milan. He's an expert in tricuspid and mitral valve treatments, and he has this unique expertise in supporting preclinical level technologies and bringing those technologies to the first-in-man clinical trial. His expertise is track record proven. Our board has over 20 years experience in cardiovascular field, in particular on heart valve therapies development, and Panak as partners is already with us. We are quite early stage, but we already got attention from internationally recognized key opinion leaders. I think we have a nice balance between different specialties in medicine, especially in the structural heart field. We have cardiac surgeons experienced in minimally invasive procedures, interventional cardiologists, and imaging experts that know how to guide the implantation of these devices. At this moment, we are concluding feasibility phase, preclinical phase, with very strong preclinical data that we got thanks to our seed round that we received last year. And I'm very happy to announce to you that we are starting fundraising for the next round, Series A, thanks to which we will conclude our preclinical work and will carry out the first-in-man clinical trial. We are looking for 7 million and a lead investor to support us in this journey. Our current investors are interested to follow on. To conclude, we are talking about huge unmet clinical need, very interesting market opportunity, and Approxima has a tailored solution with very promising preclinical data. So if you're interested in this technology or in the current round, please reach out. I'm happy to talk to you. Thank you for your attention.